In the year 2015, I had just learned that art of film was one of the best things that came upon the basketball world. I seen how many doors it opened for other hoopers. Well, this was my first ever. No middle school, no high school, no AAU. Only this men's league at an Air Force base next to the crib. It wasn't the prettiest, but I had to try, right?
Come so far in 1 year. That's because you worked so hard in the summer?
I definitely did. I was a student of the game.
It's been 19 months since we've entered this COVID pandemic lifestyle. And I can't lie, it's been a blessing to be able to go to some consistent runs again.
Shoot that jump, Nick. Money ball, money ball, money ball, money ball, money ball, money ball. I can't wait, say that. Good help, yo. Good help. What's this ball? Go back, go on left. Go back, go on left. Go on left. Good day. Good night.
If I haven't mentioned it yet, my name is Christian Newborn. Most people call me New for short. Hampton, Virginia. I've been living here since the year 2000. I come from a military household. Both parents retired Air Force. By the age of 2, my parents happened to split up, but I was still a very fortunate kid growing up to be able to still build a relationship with both and having both of them in the same city. $10.67. Where do I begin, man? The home of the best pound-for-pound basketball player in NBA history. The answer, the great Allen Iverson.
Not really any chance to respond. You see man coming over, and he's pretty much boxing about the ankle.
Here he watches it, a replay.
Iverson, bothered by Lou. Iverson.
How about that?
Steps over Teron Lou.
7 straight points by Iverson. Looked like he was dead in the water.
The Sixers by 4. 40 seconds left.
In the basketball world, anytime you bring up Hampton, Virginia, this is the first thing you hear people say every single time. At 25 right now, still chasing this basketball dream. It's hard not to notice guys my age that are damn near NBA vets.
Alice has fouled again. Booker on a 3. He got it! Devin finishes.
Brown against Simmons. There's a fun matchup. Two terrific young talents. Turnaround. Shot's good. Jaylen Brown. That time the winner.
Overseas players. And let's not forget about our coaches. It's doing all the dirty work right now. And then there's me. I don't have the best resume, but I've been to a few places. Let me tell you guys a quick story on how NewRunz transitioned from a small idea into a reality. Early pandemic around last August, there was a church opening a gym in Chesapeake, Virginia. And when I tell you everybody and their mama was using that gym, it felt like the entire 7-5. Luckily, I was able to book one of the last slots on a Wednesday night to host a private run. And mind you, the church was it was 45 minutes away from Hampton with no traffic. We were desperate for hoops. But to this day, I still think that was one of the best open gyms I've been in. I only invited about 10 to 11 guys. A lot of high energy on both sides of the ball. High IQ, no real breaks in between the games. You can tell we were just amped up to play indoor again. But that's when my guy, Devontae Carter, he just started yelling NewRunz, when we was unlacing our shoes. And I'm like, man, I like the sound of that. So I went with it. There was a lot of routes I wanted to go with this, but I seen an opportunity for me to really document my basketball journey this past summer. I was already helping with this AAU team out as a skills development coach, and then the West Hampton Summer League registration was about to open up. So I said to myself, why not go all out? So I betted on myself with this.
Not have the lights on you and to want to be seen and want a scholarship to a big school and things like that. I was behind the scenes doing the work, so I don't forget those steps that it took for me to get here. So, even though I got a family and I got all these commercials and, these endorsements, I don't forget the thing that makes all of those things possible, which is the work, the discipline, the humility, the compassion, all of those things that I know I bring as a person. I know that's a part of why I've been able to get a lot of the things.
If this is starting to look familiar to you, then that's good. This workout is from the first NewRunz video I dropped back in June. We filmed it at the Doris Miller Community Center. During COVID, this became my sanctuary. I probably started knowing the hours better than the people working there after a while. But with a week before my first game, since January 2020, mentally I was ready for all smoke coming our way.
My name is Malik Belmar. I went to Bates College in Maine. I went to St. Andrews School in Delaware.
My name is Deshaun Johnson. I played at Demi High School. I currently play at Thomas Nelson right now and transferring to Bridgewater.
Mark Ackland, Bethel High School, Thomas Nelson, now Prince.
Terrell Sheffy, Montreat College.
Nick Cindy. I used to play basketball up in Milwaukee.
My name is Justin Ned. I used to hoop at Bethel High School and Brian Stratton, Thomas Nelson.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Kennard Ricks. Recently played at HU, 2016, 2017, walk-on. About the before that.
Adrian Beasley, and I went to Tallwood High School, and now I attend Christopher Newport. I'm a Rising senior.
My name is Emmanuel Miller, and I played at Northern Virginia Community College.
To start the season off, we matched up with a team that had a lot of chemistry. A core five that just came off a conference championship the year prior. I feel like it was a great test for my team. I couldn't have asked for it any earlier, honestly.
No profanity is allowed, so when, and you're not going to change our minds when we do this. So don't, let's just play ball and have a good time. That's all we're here for. I'd rather not blow my whistle. I only blow my whistle when I need to, when necessary. Other than that, let's have a great game. Good luck. All right.
I'll tell you now, the start of this game was pretty rough. Both teams had a lot of silly fouls, careless turnovers, and just shots that we have to hit. But what I love most about this first game, both teams definitely competed. With the game not being as pretty as it could have been, I still believe both teams we really matched each other's energy. Within the midst of all this, the most difficult thing was remembering that I'm still the coach. Having to realize I have to make some unselfish decisions for my own playing time to make sure I put my team in the best position to win.
There you go, boy. All day.
And just like that, back to square one.